Finding a purpose to life and setting goals for yourself can feel like a never-ending journey. Elliott talked with an expert in the area who wrote a book about making meaningful connections by becoming more human.
His mission is to build tech that enhances human potential, fosters meaningful connection, and creates real-world impact. That is all something that my next guest here on Morning Blend has to offer us. And we're going to be speaking this morning with him. Dinakara Nagalla is right there. How are you doing this morning, sir?
I am doing awesome. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Elliott.
Well, we love to hear people being awesome. We love awesome, and clearly this is something that you have in abundance. So first off, what inspired you to write your new book, Becoming Human?
Elliott, this was never meant to be a book. During difficult stretch of my life, it's brutal self-reflection. I wrote I journaled a lot. It's just to my kids, to myself, to my family. And that really changed the way I communicate to people. And when I started talking to folks, when they kept telling me, dude, you need to write a book. So in 2024, I decided to channel everything I journal into form of a book. It's about 467 emails that was written about in about 3-4 years. That's how Becoming Human happened.
That's very cool. So how has your neurodivergence shaped your path as an entrepreneur and an author?
Yes, my brain doesn't walk. It runs, it crashes, it spirals, it explodes. So what it means is I can't think in straight lines, which always I saw it as a problem within myself. But then I realized it can be a big a weapon of myself. So I converted that intensity into, of course, this book. And also it became the foundation for the companies now I'm building. It also provided all the language you see in that book.
Yeah, the book itself, is there a message, one in particular, that you hope readers take from it, take away from it and really think about?
Yes, the biggest message I want everyone that reads the book gets is we need to stop performing as humans. We don't need to put facades. We need to stop branding our life. We need to live it. If you want to chase goals, we go chase them. They can be bigger than our lives, but we shouldn't beat ourselves up when we fall, because guess what? We are going to fall. And every time we fall, it's not a rerun of the same thing that happened. You need to get up, start breathing, and start rewriting your story. You are already enough. That's the story of the book.
That's a great answer. So, you've achieved so much, and I got to ask you, you've been a father, you've been an entrepreneur and a founder, and now a public voice. What for you has been that hardest part of all of those things?
Of course, it's being a father. End of the day, you are dealing with real humans. When people think about legacy, they think about what you're building, how much money you are leaving, all that stuff. In my case, my legacy is my kids. I want them to grow as better humans. That's the legacy I want to leave in this world. So I falter a lot growing my kids, helping them. So that's what is the biggest and hardest role I have.
That's a great answer. Incredible legacy to leave behind. If someone right now is struggling with failure or with purpose, what would you tell them directly?
What I tell them is no one is broke. There is no mistake. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the life. So the relationship, the job, the dream that you think you didn't achieve, don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as 1 million possibilities and one of that million. So no matter what, you get up, you rewrite that story of yourselves. That's when the real meaning comes in. And that's what Becoming Human offers to you as a reader.
You have a special Becoming Human event coming up. What does that entail?
What Becoming Human event is focused on is, again, giving a venue to people to ask questions, right? And to get the real answers, not some general philosophical responses. So that's what that event is meant to give.
Yeah, it's a great talking with you, sir. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Really insightful.
Thank you so much, Elliott. I really enjoyed these few minutes.
Have a great day. The exclusive live Q&A with Dinakara Nagalla is happening in Grapevine, Texas on Saturday, July 26th at 2 p.m. Central Time. And for more information, just visit dinakaranagalla.com.